Konnichiwa minasan. Hey friends, how are you? Welcome to Saral Japani YouTube channel. JLPT N5. Friends, although JLPT N5 is the lowest level of Japanese proficiency in this series of JLPT tests, the test is not that easy or simple, and especially for those who have not prepared properly. So unless you have done a very good preparation, even N5, the lowest level of JLPT, also may appear to be extremely difficult. Friends, today I have an encouraging success story to share with all of you. One of our friends, Lu Tan Huang, has recently cracked N5 and has shared her tremendous experience of the journey of this N5 that she went through. Let's hear from her what she says about this journey or this exciting journey, I would say. And I am sure this is going to inspire you, encourage you, motivate you in taking JLPT 5. So let's see what Lu Tang Huang says. A few months ago, I achieved a goal that had been on my mind for quite some time. I passed the JLPT N5. For anyone unfamiliar, the JLPT, that is Japanese Language Proficiency Test, is a standardized exam that tests your ability in Japanese, and N5 is the most basic level. While it might not seem like much to some, for me it was a huge milestone in my Japanese language learning journey. Learning Japanese has always fascinated me, but like many beginners, I had no idea where to start from. I found myself overwhelmed with the sheer amount of information, the kanjis, grammar, vocabulary. It was all so much. For a while, I was just aimlessly studying, picking up random phrases and words from anime or online resources, but I didn't feel like I was making any real progress. That's when I decided to get serious. I knew I needed a more structured approach to pass the N5. I began researching different study methods and tools, and that's when I came across Mochi Kanji. It was a game changer for me. Mochi Kanji helped me with one of the trickiest parts of Japanese, the kanji. It uses a spaced repetition system, SRS, which means it shows you kanji just when you are about to forget them. This helped me retain what I was learning more effectively, especially considering how intimidating kanji can be when you are just starting out. One standout feature of Mochi Kanji is golden time. This feature sends you notifications and shows a countdown clock, letting you know the optimal time to review each kanji based on how well you are retaining it. This ensured I was always practicing at the perfect intervals, maximizing my memory and minimizing my frustration. I set a study routine for myself, focusing on a little bit of kanji every day. At first, it felt like I wasn't improving at all. I couldn't remember the kanji and grammar structures confused me. But slowly, day by day, I started to notice changes. I would recognize kanji in the wild, on signs, menus, or even in the subtitles of animes. It felt incredibly rewarding. In addition to kanji, learning grammar was a major focus. I started by building a foundation with basic sentence structures and particles. To reinforce what I was learning, I used beginner level textbooks and online quizzes. A daily study routine, even if short, helped me gradually improve. Over time, I could apply grammar rules more naturally, and I began to understand simple sentences when reading or listening. As the JLPT N5 test date got closer, I ramped up my studies. I started doing practice tests to get a feel for the exam format. The first few were tough. I was still making a lot of mistakes, but with each test, I improved. The mistakes became fewer and my confidence grew. On the day of the exam, I was nervous but excited. I knew I had prepared as much as I could and I felt ready. When I finally got the results and saw that I had passed, it was one of the best feelings. It was proof that all the time and effort I had put into studying had actually paid off. Passing the JLPT N5 was just the beginning. Now that I have conquered the basics, I am motivated to keep going and tackle the next level. If there is one thing I have learned from this experience, it's that consistency is the key. You don't need to study for hours every day. Just a little bit each day can add up to big progress over time. If you are thinking about taking the JLPT or just starting your Japanese language journey, my advice is to stick to it. The beginning can be tough, but once you start to see progress, it's incredibly rewarding. Passing the N5 has given me the confidence to believe that I can achieve even more, and I am excited to see where this journey takes me next. So, friends, how was that? Encouraging, huh? I am sure this success story of Lu Tan Huang has encouraged you, has motivated you, and must have boosted up your confidence. And especially for those who are thinking to take the JLPT test for N5. So in future, we will bring more such success stories as and when we receive from our friends, and which will boost up your confidence, boost up your morale towards this incredibly beautiful journey of Japanese language learning. So friends, thanks for watching, and we will be back soon with the next video. Arigato gozaimasu. Mata imasho.